Okay, welcome, Shalom. This is the brother Lamadia, giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Like always, we like to give double honors to the eldest apostles of Great Millstone. You know, these men deserve the respect given because they held it down during a period of time. It was a drought. And they've been teaching for over 20 to 30 years. And these are the men who we learn from. So this is why we give the honors to our elders. And also, I like to say blessings to the sincere brothers in the faith of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And I pray that the Lord, have, mercy, on you brothers as well, and all of us. So, in this video, I just like to talk about pretty much, ask for forgiveness from the Most High and mercy from the Most High for the events that's gonna brew in America. Because right now we're only seeing, something small compared to the great things that's going to happen in this country. And right now there's nothing going on as far as death and, people being pulled out of their homes. And these are the times or the events that's going to come. And we've been talking about it for years. The elders apostles have been talking about it for years, and their elders, going back to Elder Abba Bivens, has been speaking about these events. So now we are approaching these times when the events are about to, kick off, and it's gonna get real bad. It's gonna get real bad to the point we're gonna be exposed to a lot of shit that's gonna, excuse my language, we're gonna be exposed to a lot of things happening, and to the point we're gonna get scared, and we're gonna pray that the Lord have mercy on us. That's how bad we're gonna see the wrath of the Most High. The wrath of the Most High is gonna be displayed in America to the point we're gonna stand back and we're gonna pray for forgiveness. We're gonna be afraid. And these are times that we're approaching. And real quick, I just want to mention this. Like a lot of these other Israelite camps, they're not speaking of the events and prophecies that's going to take place, like the mark of the beast, the nuclear destruction, the famine, the disease outbreak, and that's why we give the respect and double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, because they've been going through this. They've been going over these scriptures. And even at this point now, you got guys still not breaking down what's the mark of the beast. But the RFID chip is coming. And it's coming to your doorstep. So, let's go to 1 Peter's, is it 15? I'm sorry, 4. 1 Peter's 4 and 18. No, I started 17. That's the spirit. It says, 1 Peter 4 and 17, for the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first began at us, what should the end be of them that obeyed not the gospel of the Most High? So the Lord said judgment is going to begin with the house of Israel. Meaning what? Meaning it's going to begin with the men that learn the scriptures. that knew better and still went about to do the thing that's unacceptable unto the Most High. So judgment is going to begin with those men, all the way down to the men that didn't know as much better. So it says judgment is going to begin in the house of Israel. And that obey not the gospel. Like you got forget this guy's name from the Fopi camp. He's having a bet with somebody, and loser of the bet got to shave their head. Shave their beard. What kind of bet is that? That's something these drunk crackers do. You know, that's not supposed to be something we involved in. That's something these crackers get drunk and they shave each other's head and have these stupid ass bets. That's not something we should be involved with. Verse 18. And it says, and if the righteous, now the righteous is who? The Israelites. But in this point is referencing towards the elect of Israel. So it says, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where should the ungodly and the sinner appear? So now let's look into scarcely, because it says that the righteous will scarcely be saved. And that's talking about, Lord willing, us. Now the Greek word there is the word malice, which means with difficulty and hardly, not easily, an example, scarcely, very rarely. So, other words, we're gonna be delivered in a difficulty, you know. So we're gonna suffer a little bit, and she's gonna be happening within our perimeters. But the Most High is gonna protect us, guide us during these times. You know, it's not gonna be easy. You know, during this time we're gonna somewhat be afraid, because we're gonna see the great wrath of the Most High, and we're gonna be afraid that we don't partake in the judgment. So that's what it say. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, so we're gonna be delivered through difficulties. You know, and we see them shit, you're like, Lord willing, I get beamed up. Where should the ungodly and sinner appear? So, you know, so we're in a time right now to pray for the mercies of the Most High through His Son Yahushua, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's the time we in right now, because it's going to get bad, or it's going to get worse. Now let's go to Acts 14 and 22, and it speaks. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we with much and that we through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So we're gonna make it into the kingdom through difficulty. It's not gonna just happen without our faith being tested. The Most High is gonna bring the Most High is gonna bring temptation to us. He will have us to the point of us being fed that's to test our faith. So it says, through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. That's why I say in Matthew's that unless the Most High shorten those days, it should be no flesh be saved. Because, and it's talking about the times getting ready to come, because it's going to get so bad to the point where you're going to see a lot of people dying, people you know, And we're going to be praying that the Most High have mercy on us. So that's what it means, unless the Most High is showing the time for the elect's sake. And he's going to show in the time only for the elect. But a lot is going to happen within a short period of time to where it's going to be the greatest event in world history. The greatest destruction in world history. Now this is let's go to Isaiah 33. And I guess I'll close with that. Um 33 and 6. And it says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times." So it's saying during this time, what's going to keep us stable is wisdom and knowledge. Stability means to not be moved and to be mounted down to the ground. Because if you have a chair or table that's not mounted properly or have a broken leg, that table could easily be tipped over because it's not properly mounted. So in this case, wisdom and knowledge is going to keep us grounded during these hard times. So we're in a time where we're learning the scriptures and holding it within our brains for the times to come. So it says, wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy time and strength of thy salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So what's going to get us through these hard times is having these scriptures in our mind. Because a lot of people are going to be flipping out. People are going to die through heart attacks, strokes, for the events that's getting ready to come. But we're going to be stable because we're going to have the scriptures in the back of our mind, and we're going to understand that the Most High spake of these events before it happened. And we also know that it's going to be hope of salvation. So that's what's going to keep us stable. So I'm going to close with that. And again, I'm going to say all praises and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kodash. Shalom.